Welcome back to Maik's Nav Corner. I'm Mike and I'm the skipper of SEADOG. Before you can set sail, you need to get your boat and your crew ready. To not forget anything, it makes sense to have a little checklist that is adapted to your boat and your intended passage. Make sure everything is checked off before you leave your port or your anchorage. This little video visualizes this little checklist. We have divided into 6 parts: 1 navigation, 2 deck, 3 cabin, 4 cockpit, 5 machinery, and 6 crew. Let's start with 1 navigation. You need to do a proper passage planning using the appropriate handbooks, charts and tables. But this will be a separate episode in Maik's Nav Corner. Get the charts ready that you will need during your passage. It comes handy when you put them in the order in which you will use them. In case you are using a navigation software, get your navigation software ready for the route. Set waypoints and enter them into your navigation software or plotter. Get the latest weather reports. If possible, use various sources that use different weather models, especially if you plan a longer passage. We are using SEAVIS from the German Maritime Weather Service and the apps Windy and Predict Wind that use different weather models. Then see how the weather affects your departure maneuver. It is important that you assess the complete departure situation, taking into account wind, current, available space and mooring situation. Based on this, develop your departure plan and brief the crew about it. The deck, and especially the foredeck, requires special care and a certain degree of imagination and fantasy. Because sometimes it's hard in a calm harbor to understand how this deck will rock and shake you out there in the ocean. So my recommendation is get everything done that you can in the harbor and only leave the very rest for out there. To get the deck ready, at first stow all unnecessary items. Make the deck storm ready even if you don't expect storm conditions. Get the sails ready that you intend to use. Untie all lanyards. Get the sails ready to hoist. Organize your fenders according to your departure plan. And organize your lines according to your departure plan.
The cabin is almost as important as the deck.
clean it up and make it storm ready, even though you don't expect a storm. Most people get very easily seasick under deck, so try to reduce the work to be done under deck to a minimum at sea. Stow everything storm ready. Make sure all hatches and windows are closed. Close all seacocks. Make sure the gas main is off. At sea, the cockpit will be your main working place. Get everything out of there that you don't need, and get everything in there that you will need. Switch on all main switches and turn on all instruments. Turn on the radio. Check the nav lights. You also need to make absolutely sure that your engine is functional and you have enough water and fuel on board. Also check the bilge and the bilge pump. If you find an unexpected amount of water in the bilge, find the cause. Check the water filter and if necessary, clean it. Unplug the land power line. And last not least, you need to get yourself and your crew ready. Make sure everyone has eaten well and used the bathroom. Make sure everybody's properly dressed and uses his or her personal safety equipment like life vests, PLBs and so on. Brief the crew about the voyage and their roles during departure and other maneuvers. Have snacks and drinks ready for everyone on watch.